every time. Hello, I can stop talking about lipstick and we can talk about food instead. But it was where my mind went. Hello, lovely to meet you. Loving the hoodie. I saw the giveaway. Jealous of the winners. They are so lucky.
Hopefully we'll have, like, I don't know, there seems to be a lot of demand for them. They're so cool. They've got like the hashtags down the side. It's all happening, and then on the back I feel like a little hood walking along, like in the streets of like Surrey. But you know, it's cool. I love the hoodie. I literally live in it. And the girls that are working, I say working, no one's getting paid of course, but like they're working, really are working for me, just love their hoodies. We're like the hoodie squad. It's great. Maybe one day, who knows, they'll be available for everyone.
Well, exactly. And then we can buy them with all the profits going to Free My Meal. So that is only going to be a good thing.
Yeah, totally. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. I love it. Everyone's like, no one messages me for half an hour. And then all of a sudden you're in here and they're like, oh, you're all right. Just text him. It's like, don't now.
I know, my phone's been so busy and I've been sort of having to do some like kind of like client work, and I've been like, hi, just like boom, 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 boom. It's been really exciting. So tell us about the very old, very long-standing organization, Free My Meal.
12 little weeks, no, 13 weeks now. Yeah, started as a little group on Facebook. That was it. Thought maybe we'd help 20 or 30 people around the kind of Godalming, Guildford, GU area. And yeah, thought that possibly, you know, I never expected it to get past maybe 100 people. And then all of a sudden, like within 24 hours, I think there was like hundreds of people on the group. And then, sorry, I'm a mover. I keep moving.
Go for it, babe. I'm loving it.
God, because I'm a singing teacher. That's my actual job. Like I always got a groove on. But yeah, I thought maybe we'd help a couple of people. But then I saw 100 odd people on the group, and I'm saying to my husband, look, I can't let people in quick enough. This is crazy. And now 13 weeks later, we think we've got 15,000 now on the groups, and yeah, over 64 groups, and it's growing by hundreds every day, which is amazing, because we've got people like you guys helping, tweeting, posting. We've got, you know, all the guys over on Twitter. We've got all the, you know, everyone on Facebook. When they join the group, they get involved. They love it so much. They add on like 500 people, well, you know, however many people are in their friend list. And it's just booming at the moment. So it's amazing. So yeah, really loving it.
Amazing. So what can so Free My Meal, that kind of it connects people like me, say, and if I want to help somebody like really directly in my community, it's a way that I can say cook a home cooked meal that can go directly to somebody else who could really do with a home cooked meal.
That's it in a nutshell. We are literally connecting cooks and recipients. We're not a food bank. I'm not cooking food. We are literally forming connections. That is it. So there's people on there that maybe, you know, like me, you've cooked an extra portion of chili or something. I cook loads of chili, you know, extra portion, and you just want to, rather than at the moment, probably not everyone can give like loads to charity, but you could probably cook an extra portion of chili, you know, pop the group, put the first part of your postcode on, and you know, someone can search for that postcode on the group using the Spyglass tool, and they can see all of the pledges. So it works in so many different ways on the group. But generally speaking, if you want to give a meal or if you want to receive a meal, you can absolutely do it on one of those 64, I think it might be 67 now, groups. I think we
probably like 69.
Well, that's the beauty as well, because obviously Facebook's this free, lovely platform. We can create these groups. We've got all of our safeguarding, our food hygiene, our rules, our regulations, our, you know, everything that we abide by. We stick it all in a new group. As soon as somebody says, oh, hi, I live in Sheffield, I think this would work really well over here, we just recreate it, pop it over there. We're asking at the moment for champions in areas. So you get a little chance to get hold of a little hoodie. And basically you're like an ambassador in your area. So you go and tell everybody in your area. As you know, you can't tell your community better than somebody being in the community. So like I can't get the word out in Sheffield as well as somebody that lives in Sheffield can get the word out. So we're you know, getting champions involved, and these champions are just kind of doing great jobs, just posting it around in their Facebook groups and communities and stuff. And it's just, yeah, it's just spreading. It's just like spreading like wildfire, which is great. You know, I'm not complaining. It's amazing.
It's amazing. So if I like, I know that like this weekend I don't have my kids, and I'm a bit of a, I am a feeder.
Feeder.
So sometimes there is too much. How can I help? You know, kind of, you know, redirect some food, or if I'm thinking like I really like to cook a Christmas dinner, I'm probably going to be cooking just for myself, but I would quite like to do that action of cooking Christmas dinner. Like, how do I go about helping people, or what's the best thing for you? Like, how can we help best?
There's a couple of ways. Honestly, what I realized very early on, let's say you put that Christmas dinner on, or whatever it is, maybe you've got a roast dinner that you've cooked this weekend, and you decide to add on, you decide to put it on the post on the group. What we found was people were then you know, sometimes messaging us and going, look, no one wants my Christmas dinner. And we're like, oh, well, not Christmas dinner, but no one wants my roast dinner. We're like, oh, don't worry, you know, keep the post up. People will then look for your postcode, and then they can get in touch with you, not for that roast dinner, obviously that one's, you know, fallen by the wayside now, but possibly for something else in future. However, then we spoke to the amazing Kate. Whoop, whoop, I know you're there. And she's like, do this, do this, do that, do this. She's like, do you know what I liken her to? She's like the Kate Middleton of like the freezer world. Like, she's like this sort of, but she's like a freezer ninja as well.
She really
like,
is.
Got all these amazing ideas, and actually we put all of her stuff in our main group. And I guess like your Christmas dinner, like you're saying, there's, as you've just seen 2 interviews ago, like there's ways of just like freezing it, all this. She comes up with all these amazing phrases. I can't remember any of them. Flat freezing, all of that.
Open freezing,
blanching. But yeah, like you could just do that, and then when someone wants that Christmas dinner or whatever it is, it's in your freezer. So there's that. Obviously there's batch cooking, like with, you know, the chili and all that, and the spag bowl, when you're kind of curry, you're wet. I was talking to Kate on our YouTube channel, like wet freezing or something like that, she was saying. You know, just there's ways of like not having to give it straight away, what I'm saying. So yeah, please, we are all about, you know, helping with the food waste, but also at the same time, like, it's really important that you are helping in the way that you feel that you can. And I think at the moment 90% of us can probably at a push afford a cheap portion of whatever it is that we're cooking. So I guess it's that way that you can help instantly.
Perfect. So if we all go on to our Facebook, which, because obviously if we're on Instagram, we're probably on Facebook. So we go to our Facebook, we search Free My Meal, we'll find our local group, and we can basically like dig in and work out the best way. So is it one extra portion of spag bowl? Is it, you know, for some people, if they want to do a bigger portion, they can do that, and that's what we do.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, listen, go to the website, www.freemymeal.co.uk. All of the groups are listed on there, but you don't need to be on Facebook to give, okay? So there's a form on the website, and you can just fill that form in. We've got a database of people needing and wanting to give, and we match them up manually. So we'll just say, oh, okay, there's someone in I don't know, East London, and we'll find a recipient, we'll find a cook. Okay, we'll put them in touch. Obviously, we follow safeguarding rules. I'm a teacher, always got that safeguarding hat on. It's really important that we're not putting people in touch what we are doing. But obviously, we're giving people safeguarding rules as well at the same time. That's incredibly important to me. And then we just match these people up. So yeah, you can do it on the Facebook group, but you can actually do it online. Very soon we'll have an app that you can do it on as well. I know,
already. That's insane. That's brilliant.
Yeah, fingers crossed. It's awesome. I'm just trying to cover all bases so that basically the good word and the good news of Free My Meal can get out there on like every meeting. So yeah, it's just I feel like I'm on a treadmill constantly, like, oh, what next?
You sound like you're on a treadmill. I've spoken to you twice today, and it's just been like
I'm literally hyper. Like I'm so enthused about this project, but I've been like that about everything I've done in my life. I'm like all or nothing, really. Like I'll sink or swim. I just would rather swim and stay afloat, and I'll just do everything I can, throw everything at it that I in my head I know it can work. Like I'm just like in my life. So yeah, just keen to get it right.
Amazing. Well, you're helping thousands and thousands of people, and we are all going to keep spreading the word and sharing it, and it's just amazing. And I know we've got to have a chat as well. So this has absolutely been brilliant. I'm really sorry, my phone is going to die in just a second. So everybody who's just joined, bear with us, because I have to save this amazing well, I say amazing interview, the amazing Hayley and my very standard interviewing. We'll be back on here in a couple of minutes to talk about leftovers. Oh, just quick question from Kate: can we give ready-made shop bought food, Hayley?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you can use it like a food bank. So you can put up like a food parcel, as long as it's food, put up like a food parcel, and they're flying. We've got a Christmas food pledge promise. Underneath, you Google it, not Google it, sorry, search for it on the group. And underneath that, there's like 1,000 pledges plus. So you can go on there, add on your pledge. You might have, like, as long as it's food, you can't add presents. Two advent calendars, a load of candy canes, and some shop bought, I don't know, it might be like, I don't know, like a tin of Christmas sausages. I don't know, you want to shove that on there. Brilliant. Yeah, absolutely. Shop bought food, you can absolutely put on there. Yeah.
Perfect. Excellent. All right, well, I'm going to save this before my phone has a temper tantrum. All the other questions we will answer tomorrow.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. See you back here in a couple of minutes, everybody.
Take care.